go to there. Loosen it up as much as you loosen it up a little bit. It's that handle right there.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah. And then you'll have to hold the camera again. Okay, zoom.
You're live.
Welcome once again to high school basketball here on the Buzz tonight, 101.3 for the girls semifinal action between the Bradley Central Bearettes and the East Hamilton Lady Hurricanes, actually, for the third time this year. And this will be a battle to see who will play in the championship here on Monday night, as Bearettes will host the game, and the loser will be on the road, and they will be, well, may not be on the road, but they will be probably, because the Cleveland girls lost today in overtime to McMinn County 56-51. So they're going to be in the consolation game on Monday at Cleveland High School at 7 o'clock, and they will take on the loser of this game between Bradley Central and East Hampton. So the winner of tonight will take on the McMinn County Lady Cherokees in the girls' championship for District 5 AAA for 2021 season here on Monday night at 7 p.m. in Jim Smead Arena. And as we went on a little bit early tonight, because being joined by a couple of young ladies here that we wanted to chat with, and we'll start with the head coach of the state championship Tennessee Middle School Athletic Association, Lady Bruins, and that's none other than Xander Morris. And Xander, welcome to our program. First off, congratulations. It had to be a thrill for you.
It was. Thank you, Gary.
Let me get your mic turned now. Let's try it again.
It was a big thrill, because I said, I told the girls all along, I had been to the state and I knew how it was, and I just wanted them to be able to experience the same thing that I had felt. And then when it was over, I told them, I said, y'all, you know that feeling that you've got right now? I said, there's nothing better in the world than that feeling that you're experiencing right now. So, and I said, these are memories that you'll remember this the rest of your life, just like I can remember, Gary, when we won the state, 1970.
You were MVP of the state tournament.
I sure was.
Zoom.
Yeah.
That's what
Coach Smitty called it Zoom. And the thing about it is, what people don't realize back then, they didn't have certain divisions either. It was just all completely Tennessee, the whole state, but like right now, I can still remember so much, like details of the games and things like that, and I'm sure my girls will do the same thing even as they get older.
You know they will, and it's a memory that nobody's going to ever take away.
That's right.
Have you ever pointed out that your number's retired and hanging up there in the rafters to them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, numerous times. And I kid them all the time, because I'm all the time telling them the stuff that Coach Smitty would tell us, and then even Pat Summit, and just like I told them, like we were watching one of the games getting ready to play. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember if it was Liberty Bell. It may have been Liberty Bell. It's either Liberty Bell or Coffee County, because they had a big girl. And I told them, I said, guys, just remember this. I said, I can remember we were at the state tournament and we were getting ready to play Sevier County. And we were looking down on the other end and we thought, oh my gosh, look how big those girls are, And I remember us coming to the huddle and telling Coach Smitty, look how big they are. And he did that little giggle, the little giggle Coach Smitty always had. And he said, girls, have y'all looked at yourselves lately? And it just like calmed us all down. And he always told us, he said, just remember this, girls. And this is what I told them. I said, remember what Coach Smith has always said, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And so it was just wonderful. The whole experience was.
You won a state title playing for Smitty.
Right.
You played at Cleveland State, went on to and played for Pat Summit, two of the hardest old school coaches you could ever imagine playing for.
Yep.
And I got a feeling you instill some of that hard old school coaching in your team, because I've seen you in action. I've been doing that PA now for a few years now, and I've seen you in action on the floor. And you don't abide excuses very
I won't take excuses.
Her out, put somebody else in
yeah,
there,
we don't take excuses at all. And playing for those two, I hate drama.
Yeah.
I won't do drama, and my girls know that I won't do drama. And so I push them, but at the same time, they know that we love those girls.
Well, they
I love those
you,
girls.
Wall for you.
Hey, I love it.
And they love each other.
They do. And that was the beauty of it too. I told them, I said, guys, do you know how much fun you are to watch?
Yeah.
Because they're so selfless. They're always looking to make the extra pass. Sometimes too much. Because I shoot the daggum ball. Don't get a 3 seconds called on Sarah Grace because you're looking to make a pass.
Did you ever think you could go unbeaten though and run the table like you did? And did you think this team at the beginning of the year could be this good?
Yeah,
you felt like
we did. What happened was like when they came in as 5th graders, Elizabeth could tell you, like
we're going to talk to Liz in a minute.
Yeah, when they came in as like 5th graders, AAU, they were good.
Yeah.
But we were missing one spot. And see, the four 8th graders that started for me this year, I ended up pulling them up last year because you know how you have some years where you have down years?
Yeah.
And so I pulled those 4 up. So I had the privilege of working with those girls for 4 years. But I was needing one more player. Just give me one more player. And here comes Kimora Fields.
Yep.
She walks into our school on tryouts, and honey, we were praising Jesus.
Prayers are answered.
Oh my goodness, he gave us Kimora Fields.
Yeah.
And I pulled her up even as a 6th grader last year, and she played, last year with us, and she was that cog that we needed. To complete us, and it just rolled.
Well, I was listening. I was here doing a Bradley game Saturday. Couldn't be at Rock, but I was listening to the game that Dwayne was broadcasting, and we dominated inside. Kimora,
we did,
and Sarah Grace. Sarah probably played the best she's played her entire career in that last couple of weeks or so.
Yeah, Sarah Grace. At the beginning of the season, she was playing really, really well, and then she turned her ankle.
Oh, okay.
And so she was out, missed a couple of games due to that. And so when she came back, she came to me. She said, "What am I going to have to do to get my starting position back?" And I said, just give it time. Just give it time right now, And plus, Alea had done really well, I could put Alea at number 1 at the point guard, and I could move Avery to the 2, which has really made us strong offensively. But I couldn't deny Sarah Grace because she worked hard, and she came back. She dominated those boards.
And Avery, what more can you say about her running, seeing the floor and finding the open person or shooting the ball herself?
Yeah.
And Abby White, what a defensive job she did in the championship game. Shut down that girl.
She shut her down. Well, see, that's what I've been watching Abby all year.
Yeah.
She has got the quickest feet on defense, and she's got such good balance, and so I knew she can. We used her as our box 1 specialist quite a bit there toward the end. And when we knew that girl came out hot, we knew that number 5, I don't even know her name, but number 5, and we knew number 10, we knew number 23. We knew we had to watch for those. But when 5 came out hot like she did, Gary, I'm going, holy cow. And she was hitting everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of the fans were saying, were you not nervous? I said, no, because we told them, hey, she can't keep shooting like that. We're going to make sure she does it, because starting the second quarter, we went to the box 1. And I don't know if you heard or not, but we watched a little bit of the game yesterday with the girls because they shaved Danny Jenkins' head. But they were saying, Dwayne was making a comment, Coach Sandra, I don't know what's going on, but boy, she's upset about something. Well, you want me to tell you what it was? we had told Abby to go on number 5 to shut her down. We look out there, honey, she's on number 15 in the 2-guard spot, and number 5's at the top of the key, wide open, and we're screaming. I lost my voice, screaming, Abby, Abby, Abby. And finally, I was able to call a timeout. And honey, I met her way out on the floor. I said, God, you're on the wrong girl, Abby. She said, but they look alike. And I think it was Elizabeth said, but they got numbers on their shirts.
Oh, yeah.
We had so
no
much
excuse,
fun.
no excuse, you know.
We had so much fun. It was so much fun.
Well, I bet the school, the whole community is thrilled, but I bet
Yeah.
the school was just on fire down when I came back to school.
Yeah, they are. I mean, we've had so much support. It's unbelievable. And to look over there, you know, even when we went up to, where did we go? Farragut.
Yeah, Farragut.
We had to go to Farragut. The stands were full, Gary. It was
Great support.
amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing. Then we go over there. The stands were full. You know, parents, administrators, teachers, kids. It was so good. It was so good, you know.
No bigger thrill. I mean, you've won a state title in high school and now is coaching the middle school.
Yeah.
You played for Pat Summitt
Yeah.
at Tennessee. You played for Jim Smitty here.
Yes.
2 of the winningest coaches of all times. I mean, you could write your own little book here, you know.
Brad always, my oldest son says he's going to write a book someday, but I don't know. He's really good at that stuff.
Well, let him do
But
it.
you know, the thing about it is, you're like our girls, they never panicked or anything like that, because I kept telling them, I said, listen, guys, you're ready. I said, whatever they throw at us, we've got an answer for it, because we have, I don't know how many press breaks we got, Elizabeth. We got a ton of press breaks, so I don't care what press they put on. Yeah, we got 6 press breaks. You know, we got offenses against a 2-3. We got offenses against a man-to-man. We got offense against a 1-3-1. And we even got to the point that we were glad when we saw a 1-3-1 because they didn't stay in it long. It was amazing. Those girls, you know, they were just calm and cool.
It all come together for you. Let's
did.
get Elizabeth on
Okay.
the mic here. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And hey, by the way, the reason we're here tonight is your girls will be introduced and recognized at halftime too.
Right.
I didn't mention that, but let's let Elizabeth talk about something else that happened very important here today.
Oh, yeah, yes.
This is Elizabeth Triplett, one of the assistant coaches there. And who's your other coach? One that has the twins.
Naomi Zumbrin.
Naomi Zumbrin. I can never remember her name. So
yes.
And I know Blake helped you some, and Rusty was on the bench a time or two. So you had a lot of help, you know. So we'll give the assistant coaches some credit to you.
Yep, Chad Burr helped us as well. Avery's dad. So, yep.
So tell us, Miss Elizabeth, today we had a special thing here at Bradley, I think, didn't we? Was AAU?
Oh, that's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're trying out.
I'm a day behind.
No, you're all right. We have been running this it's just a little AAU program. My uncle, Brian Carr, that's really how I ended up coaching basketball, was he asked me to help with Morgan Cartwright, who is a junior here at Bradley's group, and Carsey Weber and all them. They played, and Franklin Elrod helped us coach, and so it kind of has evolved. We were Hot Shots. Now we're known as Bradley Force, and so this is the 7th year that we've been doing this, believe it or not. And so our tryouts for the upcoming 6th graders is tomorrow, 2 to 4 at Lake Forest.
What age group?
The upcoming 6th graders. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So 5th graders right now currently.
Well, I look out here in our roster, and there's a lot of Lake Forest girls.
Oh, yeah.
Guys have coached.
Oh, yeah. We got Sloan Carpenter.
Huge part of this program.
Erica Swick, Caitlin Ledford, McKenna Miles, Morgan Cartwright, Carsey Weber, Hannah Jones, and Kelsey Carmen. I think that's on the varsity squad, who all is Lake Forest kids.
Plus, there's some on the freshman team.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We got more on the other squad as well. We're very proud of all of them.
2 to 4 tomorrow at Lake Forest.
Yes, sir.
Upcoming 6th graders.
Upcoming 6th graders, so 5th graders. Anybody can come, so bring it.
Are you the head coach of that group?
I am the head coach, yes, sir, of the 5th grade group. We have a 6th grade going into 7th grade group, and then a 7th grade going into 8th grade group.
Can they just come and show up? They have to call and pre-rest or anything? Just come and show
nope,
up?
they just show up. We'll be ready for them. We'll be there probably around 1:30. So if they get there early, we'll be ready for them to get them all signed up, and we will be following the COVID protocols. So we're ready.
Got to do that. Hey, by the way, I'm wearing my Lake Forest Gator tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
I got to wear that more often. I knew I was going to wear it tonight, though. Thank you, Elizabeth, for coming by.
No problem.
Elizabeth
Thank
Triplett.
you.
And Xandra, thank you, hon. And Xandra Ornby Morris. I got to get Ornby in there, you know. You know, it's kindred folks here. That's right. I'll take that mic back. Thank you both ladies. Appreciate it. And we'll see you at halftime. Bring the girls over. Bring your starters over at halftime. Okay. We'll take a break here. We went a little bit long on the interview. A great interview there, though. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here on our Crawford's Pharmacy pregame portion program here on the Buzz 101.3. We're game supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. And we'll return. Let's take a 1-minute timeout, just a 60-second timeout, and we'll be back with a look at the starting lineups for both teams tonight. Back to Bradley Central High School. We're a couple minutes away from the tip-off of our game here tonight between the Bearettes and the Lady Hurricanes of East Hamilton for the third time this year. And in 2 previous games, the Bearettes rolled quite handily, 85-21 here at Bradley back on January the 19th and 59-20 most recently on February the 11th. The game was postponed to December game because of the COVID shutdown in Hamilton County schools. That game got moved up here. The date got moved up to the 11th, and the Bears went out, as I said, 59-20. Bradley coming in tonight 21-1. We're on a 19-game winning streak, I believe it is right now. 95 in a row over district opponents, 95 consecutive over district opponents, which is unbelievable. And it's just been a good role here for Coach Jason Root of the Bearettes. He's facing an old friend, Hunter Greenmore. Talked to him down there last Thursday night at East Hamilton, and he's a good coach. Came here from Arlington 5 years ago, and we're just glad to get him on the air. And right now we'll have some local officials coming by to tap fists and elbows and all that. But we'll have the introduction starting laps. Let's go ahead and give you those for Honda of Cleveland. Next, we'll probably have a chance here. For the Lady Hurricanes, coming in at 9-12 overall, 5-7 was their record in District 5 AAA. They'll start number 12, a 5'11 sophomore, Kayla Strickland. Number 21, a 6-foot junior, McKenna Hayes. Number 23, a 5'8 sophomore, Morgan Bone. Number 25, a 5'7 junior, Amaya Sutton. And number 32, a 5'9 freshman, Tristan Sutton. For the Bearettes, they will start number 1, a 5'6 sophomore, Sloan Carpenter. Number 2, a 5'6 senior, Jemiah Williams. Number 4, a 5'8 senior, Kelsey Carmen. Number 42, a 6-foot sophomore, Hannah Jones. And number 43, a 6'1 senior, Anna Mahonen. For the Bearettes of Coach Jason Reuter. He's assisted by Amy Tinsley, Keith Freeman, and Adam Bedwell. Of course, Hunter Greenmore is the head coach of the Lady Hurricanes. And right now, we're being read the protocol for COVID here as you come in. And then we'll have the national anthem. So right now, let's kick it back to Morgan Dean at the studio for a couple of minutes. And we'll come back after the national anthem is complete here at Bradley Central. Back in 2 minutes.
Coverage at all times, while all signs except children under the age of 2. And all fans must maintain a social distance of 6 feet or the equivalent of the 2 empty seats between themselves other than other fans from anyone living in their same household. We hope that you will enjoy tonight's game and will follow and abide by the rules. Right now, we will ask you to please rise or remove any caps for our presentation of the national anthem.
to Bradley Central High School here on the Buzz 101.3. Earlier this afternoon at the 4 o'clock game, you heard on Mix, our sister station, the Cleveland girls lost McMinn County 56-51. That game went overtime. The Cleveland boys will play at 7 o'clock, same tip-off time as this, and it'll also be on Mix 104.1 with Terry and Greg with a call there. We'll have games next week on Monday night for sure for the Cleveland and Bradley girls. Tuesday night for the Cleveland and Walker Valley boys. The Walker Valley boys eliminated the Bears last night 58-53 at Walker Valley. And then the Cleveland boys have been waiting for their first game, and they'll have that tonight at 7 o'clock. The East Hamilton Lady Hurricanes being introduced, and Steve, it's always exciting. You know, we're down to the semifinals now. We're guaranteed to be in the region no matter what happens.
Yeah, we're going to be playing somewhere next week. We just don't know where. Well, I mean, you know, as long as the Bearettes take care of business, we know where they'll be at, but the other group, we don't know yet.
Bearettes are being introduced now. They're in their home whites, gold emeralds trimmed out in black. East Hamilton Hurricanes are in their road greens with black numbers trimmed out in white. Probably a surprise score coming across town today from Cleveland High School.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of a shocker.
Tournament time. Yep. You can not take anybody for granted. I know Coach Reuter, he's hammered that home every time I talk to him and interview him. We're not overlooking anybody. Bears have their last second prayer, and they're ready to go. Halftime tonight. Now, coming up halftime, we'll have the introduction of the state championship Lake Forest Lady Bruins team. You heard Coach Xander Morris. I hope you heard her and Elizabeth Triplett. Elizabeth's going to have a AAU for the upcoming sixth grader tryout tomorrow night. The open tip will go to the Bearettes, and they'll start, of course, with Carpenter out of the point guard. Hannah Jones at the three-point arc. She gives over to Kelsey Carmen. On to Jemiah Williams. Looking inside low to Muhonen up for two. Shot no good, but she'll be fouled. And she'll shoot a couple. Foul on number 12. That'll be Strickland. It'll be her first, team first. And the line shooting free throws for Crown Chrysler CDJR will be number 43, our senior, bound for Lee University. Anna Muhonen, first shot is good. Bears grab their first early quick lead of 1-0 at 7:45, 15 seconds into the game. One more shot for Anna. Had her on our weekly interview with Coach this week. I hope you saw on YouTube and Facebook. Next shot is also good. This game, by the way, being streamed live for your enjoyment with our audio and the great work of Coach Gwen Shore, we call him Coach, and his camera folks. Lauren Webb on the camera over there, smiling big. Got her braces off this week. Congratulations there, Lauren. You can watch it live on BCHS Bear Network Facebook. Shot inside by East Ham, no good rebound. A foul on the Bearettes and a Muhonen. And it's also on YouTube, so check it out there if you want to watch it and hear this broadcast with Steve Wills and myself. At the line to shoot free throws, it's going to be a number I can't see. The referee's in my way here. First free throw is no good. I believe that
number
is
12.
That's Strickland. She's committed a foul. Now she's shooting two free throws. She missed the first. She'll have one more at 7:29 to go in the first period. Second free throw is up. It's good by the left-hander. She's got the first point for the Lady Hurricanes. 2-1 her score at 7:25 now. Ahead to Hannah Jones. Download Muhonen. Going up strong again for two. Shot is good. They're going to struggle to stop Muhonen in there, and they've already got one foul on the big post player, Strickland, who's the biggest player they have on the floor right now. Bradley's going to play straight up man-to-man. It'll be McKenna Hayes and Strickland in the corner. They're trying to set up for someone to shoot. Strickland takes over the ball back now to Sutton, Tristan Sutton. Her and Amaya. Here's a ball tipped away and saved in the corner by Strickland. Back to Hayes outside on the right wing at three-point range. Drive inside low among traffic. Shot no good. Rebound tip to the Bearettes. Jemiah Williams, smallest girl on the floor, pulls it out of there. She will race down the floor and throw it away. Too long on the lead pass to Muhonen. 4-1 Bearettes. And we roll at 6:45 in the first quarter play here on the Buzz. 101.3. Cleveland boys are on mix right now in their semifinal battle against the Walker Valley boys. Saw them last night. Here's a turnover by East Hamilton, trying to hit it inside low to Amaya Sutton on the pass from Strickland. Give the ball back to the Bearettes. Carpenter will slowly walk it up the floor. Looks to Coach Reuter. He calls out the fist play. That means something to those girls. Hannah Jones with the pass outside now to Sloan. Looking inside low. Here's a bad pass by Carpenter. Intercepted. And they're going to lose control, and this Carpenter's going to steal it right back, and then she will in turn lose it, and Hayes scores for 2. Back and forth, poor ball handling by both teams that time. And it benefits the Lady Hurricanes. They'll pull it within 4-3. Sloan Carpenter skips it over now to Jones. Look inside of Mahoney. Boy, they are leaning into, onto, and over Mahoney. Shot up a three-pointer. Kelsey Carmen nails it for the Bearettes. And for Cleveland Utilities, 7-3 our score. Bearettes before. Winner plays in the championship against McMinn County right here Monday night. We'll have air coverage for you here on the Buzz or Mix. I'm not sure where it will be. It'll be on Mix. And here's a three-pointer by Strickland. She's got 4 points, and it's a 7-6 game. Yeah, we'll be on Mix Monday night. And the Cleveland girls will be on the Buzz. Not sure who their opponent will be just yet. Here's a long three by Jemiah Williams. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Hannah Jones pulls it down, goes up for 2. Shot, no good. Rebounded by McKenna. And there's a foul on Jones. Coming over the back of McKenna Hayes. Yep, 42 picks up the foul. Her first, team second. 5:12 to go in the period. 7-6 Bears by 1. Bradley's been a bit of a slow starter from time to time this year. They seem to find a second gear later, and they're going to trap it to half, and they've got her in trouble in backcourt. She will spin free and get the pass into front court. Down low, they'll come open, and they'll lose control, and the Bears will pull it away. Hannah Jones takes it away from Mamiah Sutton. On to Carpenter. Looking to go inside to Mahoney. And here's Sloan for a long three. Shot and no good. Rebound. East Ham. Strickland pulls it away for the Lady Hurricanes. Tristan Sutton out front with Amaya on to Hayes. Back to Strickland now. Now remember, Amaya, she's the one that wears the face mask all the time. No, that's Bone, Morgan Bone with the face mask on, which she doesn't have it covering her nose, just her mouth. Here is McKenna Hayes trying to get rid of the ball now. She's picked up the dribble, goes back to Bone, who walked, no call made. She'll spin free to the right side. 4:15 to go. Very slow, deliberate process right now. Here's a long three by McKenna Hayes. It's good. McKenna Hayes bangs it in. The second of the game for the Lady Hurricanes, and they'll take the lead at 9-7. Carpenter with, and there's a bumping foul on Bone. Morgan Bone picks up her first, team second. Way outside beyond the arc, not going to shoot free throws. That's exactly 4 minutes to go in the period. 9-7, Lady Hurricanes over the Bearettes. Sloan Carpenter on the inbounds from Kelsey Carmen. Looking inside, Carmen is open just for a moment. And down low they go to Hannah Jones. She goes over 2, and it's good. Hannah Jones. And we're tied at 9. 3:46 to go in the period. McKenna Hayes in backcourt being dogged by little Jemiah Williams. Boy, nearly threw it away. Hayes down low, goes down to Maya Sutton. She'll push off, gets a shot up, no good. Rebound, Bradley had it, lost it. Picked back up by the Lady Hurricanes. Shot no good, rebound Mahonen. Long lead pass ahead to Kelsey Carmen. She'll penetrate through the paint, cross court. Carpenter backs away. She's going to call a set play. Now, they were rushing their shots just a little bit. They're trying to call a play, and they're not executing the way Coach Reuter wants it executed. Kelsey Carmen to Hannah Jones. Down low to Jemiah Williams. She's open inside. Rushed her shot there, and it was no good. And it's going to be stolen by the Bearettes, and a foul on East Hamilton as Sloan Carpenter stole the ball on the inbounds, or on the rebound. That's going to be 2 fouls now on the big girl, Kayla Strickland, 5'11" sophomore. Carsey Weber and Ashlyn Crittenden will check in after the first shot by Carpenter. 2 mighty good players come in. Jemiah Williams, Kelsey Carmen will check out. Ashlyn Crittenden will check in with Carson Weber. So the Bearettes have Mahonen, and they just put a new player in too. For East Ham, we'll get her number for you in a moment. The shot is up, no good. She makes one, misses one. So Carpenter has her first point. 10-9, Bears by 1 slim point. Crittenden out on top, greeting the ball carrier, which is Tristan Sutton. And on to Bone. Bone lost a handle on it. Gets it back in safe, though. The number 22 is Darcy Zay, who just checked in. There's a backcourt on Bone. Turnover gives the ball back to the Bearettes at 2:47 to go in the period. 10-9. Slow start for both teams, sort of. Not what we're used to seeing.
The Bears can just explode on y'all at once. You'll have a 10, 15-point run.
Down low to Hannah Jones for 2 on a feed from Mahonen. Jones picks up the easy bucket. 12-9 Bearettes by 3. Ahead now. And here's a ball tip and nearly taken away by the Bearettes, but not in there. It's tipped again. It is stolen. Tipped by Weber on to Crittenden. She'll take it to the hoop and she'll throw it away. Bradley's in too big a hurry on the fast break. Those girls are only 5'6" or 7 or 8. They're not 10 foot tall, and that's where those passes are going. Ball out in the lobby. Now chase it down. And the ball's no worse for the wearer. In backcourt, Carpenter's going to be on the point down there, bugging the ball handler, and across he'll bring it now. Tristan, no, not across yet. Now it's going to throw a wild pass, but McKenna Hayes saves her. Down low to Maya Sutton, up for 2. Bradley overplayed on defense and lost the bet that time. 12-11 Bearettes by 1. Coach Reuter calling on a play to Sloan Carpenter. She brings it into front court to Hannah Jones, back to Mahonen now. You can hear Reuter in the background here. Calling the plays. Here's Mahonen, skips it ahead now in the corner to Jones, back to Mahonen. She got bumped hard. Turnaround shot up short, no good. Rebound to East Town. Pulled out by Amaya Sutton. Jones didn't really have, Mahonen didn't really have a good grip on the basketball, I don't think, when she shot it. Tristan Sutton tries to shake loose from Carpenter, can't do it. McKenna Hayes now at three-point range. She'll pop it. It's up. It's good. McKenna Hayes with another three-pointer. She's got 2, and they'll regain the lead at 14-12. You cannot leave her open and let her get set. She is so deadly of a shooter. 1:14 to go in the period. 14-12, Lady Hurricanes. Down low they go to Hannah Jones. Has it knocked away, but saved by Sloan Carpenter. Back to Jones. Cross-court pass now to Weber. Weber's going to shoot. Nope. Thought she was going to shoot a 3. Carpenter's open on the right wing. Down low from the driving left. Shot up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Back up. Shot is no good. Rebound to East Hamilton. Bradley throwing up some wild shots. Not high percentage shots. McKenna Miles will check in for the Bearettes. A sophomore. 5'6" sophomore. Clock's down to 43. No, here's a driving running shot. It's good. Count it. And a charge. Knock it off. A charge, I believe, on 32. That's going to be Tristan Sutton, her first, team 4th. McKenna Miles will check in for Carpenter. 41.4. 14-12. East Ham on top of the Bearettes. Coming to you live here from Jim Smeedy Arena on the campus of Bradley Central High School. Girls District 5 AAA semifinal action. The winner takes on McMinn County at 7 o'clock on Monday for the championship this year of the District 5 AAA. Down low, Hannah Jones. Her shot's too hard. Mahonen back up. It's too hard, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot free throws once again. This time on Strickland, I believe. Nope, it's going to be 32. That's going to be Tristan Sutton, her second. So they're piling up some fouls here, 2 on each on 2 different starters. At the line shooting 2 for Crown Crosser Dodge Jeep Ram, number 43, Hannah Mahonen at 25.6 in the period. First shot is good. Mahonen picked up her 5th point. 14-13, Bearettes within a point. One more shot. Anna will be going to Lee, as we said. She's signed, sealed, and delivered. Next shot is also good. It's good to have her local so we can go watch her play. I know her family's very glad she's local. In backcourt, here's a trap coming up, and here's a pass right to Stephen I here. Another turnover forced by the Bearette defense. With 16.4 to go, the Bearets will have one final play as Coach Reuter taps himself on the head. Bearets know what that means. They're going to kill it for 1. McKenna passed that sign along. Clock's at 10. Carson Weber to McKenna on the right side. Look for the cutter inside. Not there. They'll go back to Crittenden. She'll fire a long 3. Shot is way short and out of bounds to the Lady Hurricanes with 1.9 to go. AC, as they call her, was a little bit short that time. 14-14 our score, and that's going to end the period. So after 1, we're right where we started. It's Bradley Central 14, East Hamilton 14. We'll be back in 1 minute with period number 2 here on the Buzz 101.3. here getting ready to start the second quarter play in a tie game at 14-14 to beat East Hamilton basketball. Bradley will have Crittenden, McKenna Miles, Carsey Weber, Anna Mahoney, and Hannah Jones on the floor in the starting the fifth. New player in for East Hamilton, number 11, Taylor Copeland will enter. That's Tristan Sutton. Amaya Sutton, Morgan Bone. Bradley's defense really very active. Coach Reuter is reading them the riot act at the breaker. Here's a long three. Shot is no good. Rebound and a foul on East Ham. Let's see who this is on. Probably 23. Yep, number 23, Bone, her second. So they've got 3 starters with 2 fouls each now. Not a good omen for the rest of the game for the Lady Hurricanes. It's 7:30 to go here in the first half of play in a tie game at 14.
And they're not near as deep off the bench as the Bearettes.
Bradley in the bonus from this point forward, rest of the half. Carsey Weber way outside, takes the pass, kicks it over now to Crittenden, skips down low, wide open Mahonen, and somebody left their player, and Mahonen picks up her 8th point of the game. Bears regain the lead 16-14. They're going to apply pressure in backcourt. Crittenden. And here is a block, or the trap at the half, and there we go with a timeout. Nearly a turnover, and time's going to be called by Coach Hunter Greenmore. He's going to take a 30, and we'll take a 30 on behalf of Tennessee Valley Uraji. Back in 1/2 minute on the Buzz, 101.3.
At that time, we will have a very special presentation. We will honor the Lake Forest Lady Bruins, your state champion basketball team, to take center court during our intermission. 84 to that.
Back here at Bradley Central, and right in front of us, McKenna Hayes will inbounds for the Lady Hurricanes. She's a junior. Her sister, of course, Madison, is working down at Mississippi State for Coach Vic Shaver. Here's a drive inside. A foul on the floor by the Bears. Let's see who this will be on. 33, McKenna Miles picks up her first, team foul number 3 for the Bearettes. Give the ball to the Lady Hurricanes, right baseline. McKenna Hayes will inbounds at 7:07 to go in the half. Bears up by 2 at 16-14. Hayes looking it over. Can't find anybody. We're going to get to 5. There it is. 5-second count on Hayes. There's nobody. Bradley defense working hard to cover everyone. When you're inbounding the ball, you've only got 4 players to receive it, and you got 5 defenders. So sometimes if you play it right, you can force that turnover. McKenna Miles looks at Coach Reuter, gives the old thumb up for the play call. Miles in the corner now to Carsey Weber. Where's Mahoney? She's on that left, and she walked. Yep. Carsey Weber, stutter step. Kelsey Carmen will check in for Weber. Sloan Carpenter back in also for the Bears, replacing McKenna Miles. 6:54 to go in the half, 16-14. Bears by 2. McKenna Hayes this time gets it in and easily to Morgan Bone. They're still in backcourt, and now they come across, and a bad pass intercepted by the Bearettes and pulled away by Hannah Jones. She had Mahoney down the floor, didn't see her in time. On to Kelsey Carmen. Kelsey to Crittenden. Kicks it across court. Here's Sloan for a wide open 3-pointer. Bottom. Carpenter. Her first of the game. And the second for the Bearettes, and Cleveland Utilities 19-14 the Bearettes by 5. McKenna Hayes in backcourt. On to Tristan Sutton. There's a double team. They dribble into that trap every time and pick the ball up, and man, there's asking for trouble. Here's McKenna Hayes down low to Bone for 2. Shot no good. Rebound Bradley. Cleared by Crittenden. She's racing down the floor. Tries to skip it ahead. She does to Mahonen. Mahonen back to Carpenter for another long 3. Shot is too hard. No good. Rebound. East Ham out of bounds. Nope. They're saved by Tristan Sutton. 5:57 to go in the half. 19-14 Bears by 5. And right now I can tell you already, East Hampton looks like they're dragging a little bit. They had to play last night. And here is the drive inside. Foul on Bradley. Number 1, Sloan Carpenter. Her first. Team 4th. Back in, Amaya Sutton for the Lady Hurricanes. Checking back out is Taylor Copeland. 5:38. 19-14. McKenna Hayes at the baseline. Taking a long time. She does get in long to Bone. Bone having a problem handling the ball, and she's going to pick up the dribble, trying to find someone. 5-second count was on. She gets it to Hayes finally at the last second. Hayes, little pull-up jumper, about 15-footer, shot no good. Kicks it into the back corner and out of bounds to the Bearettes. We'll get you an update on the Cleveland boys score when we get a chance. As they're taking on the Walker Valley boys. That should be a good one. They had a 4-point separation in their last game played last week on the final game of the regular season. Cleveland boys went 41-37, a very, very low-scoring game. Here's Kelsey Carmen, drives, comes up into the paint for the layup. It's good for two. Her first two-pointer of the night. She's got 5. The lead now 7 at 21-14 with 5 minutes to go. In backcourt, Tristan Sutton working away from Carpenter. Spins through, has it knocked away from behind, though, by the Wolf. Now here goes Crittenden and Carpenter on the drive. Crittenden for 2, shot no good, but she's fouled. That's going to be Strickland. That's going to be 3 on Strickland. She's got 3. And Zay will check back in after the first free throw attempt for Crown Crosser Dodge Jeep around. Ashlyn Crittenden has really come into her own here in the latter part of the season. She has...
Yeah, her all-district recognition by the other coaches was well-deserved.
Yeah. When you put 6 players on the all-district team, all 5 stars, and you 6-man, that's telling you she's playing pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's recognized by the other coaches because you can't vote for your own players. Strickland with one more shot after missing the first. This one is good. She's got her first point of the game. 22-14. We were tied. Actually, we've outscored them on a 10-0 run right now. Into front court comes Bone. Picks up the dribble. Here's a turnover again. They pick it up and get trapped. And here's Crittenden for 2. Timeout. Hunter Greenmore, and this will be a long one. At 4:35 to go into half, Bears on a 12-point run. 24-14. They're up by 10. We'll take a 1-minute timeout for Tennessee Valley Raja here on The Buzz 101.3. After the third timeout of the first half, called Coach Hunter Greenmore, and they're in trouble in backcourt. McKenna Hayes, they're going to break the time. They're going to be right in that trap once more. And here's another turnover. Ashlyn Crittenden on the fast break goes to Hannah Jones for 2, shot up and no good. Rebound underneath by Jones, up for 2 more. And they continue to drive across the half court. And Bradley's just waiting on them to lay the trap. I mean, it's just a thing of beauty watch defensively. This time and there's a walk. Coming across the half court. Tristan Sutton drug her pivot foot. Another turnover.
Yeah, they've turned the defense pressure up.
26-14. Bears on a 14-point run now. 4:05 and a half. Rod Davis and Stacy Reimer, 2 of the 3 officials, as we're using local officials out of our association this year due to the COVID thing. No traveling for the official, which I think everyone appreciates. And here's Carpenter inside and has a bad pass into the hands of an East Hamilton girl. Shot no good, block behind by Hannah Jones. Kelsey Carmen has it, dribbles it off her toe. She's going to run it, and she will barely get it before it goes out of bounds. 10-second count is still on, though. Carmen into front court now, into corner. Ashlyn Crittenden for a long 3-pointer. No good. Rebound by Jones, up for 2. Hannah Jones has 8 points. The Bears have a 14-point lead with 16 consecutive points now. They've done this before, folks. It's nothing new for the Bearettes. Sutton comes into the front court, avoids the trap this time. And Amaya Sutton, across court pass to McKenna Hayes. She's going to step back and shoot a 3. Shot this time, no good. Rebound down low to the Bearettes. Crittenden again. Boy, she is just really playing like a girl on fire. Here's a shot, a pass attempt, no good, and then out of bounds off East Ham. Jemiah Williams will check in for the Bearettes. She'll give Sloan Carpenter a break. 3 minutes exactly in the period, 28-14 here in the half. Carson Weber will also check in for Hannah Jones. Bradley inbounds right baseline. Hannah Mahonen to do the inbound pass to Kelsey Carmen. She's open for a three. She passes it up, goes to Weber. They're trying to work it to the corner, and here Coach Reuter get in the corner. One Crittenden in the corner, I believe. Jemiah Williams back out top now to Carmen. Carmen to Crittenden, drives the lane inside. Shot up, no good. Body's flying. Rebound by little Jemiah Williams for the layup, no good. And then a foul on Bearettes. Kelsey Carmen, that's her first. Team fifth. 5 Bearettes with 1 foul each. The Lady Hurricanes have 3 on Strickland, 2 on Bone, 2 on Tristan Sutton. 2:40 to go on the inbounds, clock running down. Jemiah Williams, just a little dirt dauber in backcourt, just a pest. She's so quick. And they're still in backcourt, ball knocked back deeper in the back. And there's 10, right there it is. And thank Jemiah Williams for the pressure. She just is.
Yeah, she got a hand on the ball. You know, one hand, one dribble backwards works well.
Yep. Defense, defense, defense. Offense looks great, but defense is what wins you the games and the championships. It's always been that way in any sport you play, and it'll continue to be that way. Down low, Crittenden kicks it back now to Weber, left side to Kelsey Carmen, on to Williams. Williams looking for a cutter in the lane, nothing there. And it'll be Weber for a 3 shot, no good. Nobody there except green shirts. Pulled away by Amaya Sutton, on to Tristan Sutton. And she will lose the handle, picks it up now. Goes to McKenna Hayes. A little fall away jump shot, no good. Rebound underneath by Zay. Back to Sutton. Trying to set up there. Here's a takeaway. Mahoney just took it right out of the hands of Darcy Zay.
She held it up there. Mahoney took it.
Right, held it right in her face. Crittenden will launch a long 3. Going to be an air ball, but saved by Weber back into the East Hamilton Hurricanes. As we've got Hannah Jones going to check back in for the Bearettes, and Taylor Copeland in for the Lady Hurricanes. And here's the ball slapped away by Jemiah Williams. Boy, she is just doggedly in pursuit of that ball. There's a push-off, no foul call, and we got McKenna Hayes going to have to be checked out. No, he got a time. They got a time call. I thought they pointed at her like she was injured something, but no, she was just calling the time. So it'll be a timeout call by East Hamilton. They're 4th of the half. They've got 1 left in the game.
Wow.
Minute 24 to go. We'll keep it here this time. It's a 30-second break. 28-14 Bears. And see, 14-12, we're down by 2. And suddenly the defense says enough of this stuff.
Yeah, defense pressure turned up and the points started falling. You know, they're scoring off all the defense turnovers.
Yep. Right now, East Hamilton really having struggling just to get the ball into a set offensive play. It'll be inbounded by East Hamilton right in front of the Bradley bench. McKenna Hayes usually the one inbounds. And nope, she's out of the game. It's going to be Taylor Copeland inbounds. Maybe McKenna was hurt a little bit. Here's a pass, comes into backcourt. And it'll be Bone. He's lost a handle on again. She's got a double-team trap on her, and they're going to take it away. Here come the Bearettes. Again, a long lead pass ahead to Hannah Jones, who runs like a deer, as Coach says, and she's got another easy 2-pointer, and she's got 10 points. 30-14, a 18-point run for the Bearettes.
Hannah's got another gear that most people don't have.
And she just figures it out real quickly. And teammates expect. Here's another double-team trap. But it's going to be a foul call on Kelsey Carmen. No, it's on Jemiah.
Yeah, she hacked her right there. It's pretty well played. Easy call.
Her first, team 6, still not shooting free throws with 59.7 to go in the half. Bone to inbounds with Kelsey Carmen in her face. She's still holding the ball, still holding, and it's going to be tipped on the inbound pass by Hannah. And here's a shot, short air ball to East Ham, picked up by Copeland. On to Tristan Sutton. Sutton wants to work away from Jemiah. Here's a shot blocked by Mahonen, going the other way now. And it's a 3-on-5. They may have to wait for help. A long lead pass to Hannah Jones. Back to Mahonen, up, and it's good for 2. They got a little lucky that time.
Yeah. Coach was not happy with those passes.
But, hey, it worked. 32-14, the lead now to 18. A 20-point run for the Bearettes. in front court. There's a foul. Should have been called on Carmen. That's Tristan Sutton. He's in double team trap now in that corner. They'll go to Maya Sutton for a 2. Shot up a wild one over the backboard. Grabs her own shot. Kicks it back out now to Tristan Sutton for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound Bradley. Nope, out of bounds to Eastham. Hannah Jones knocked her out. And with 10.7 seconds to go in the half, it will be the Lady Hurricanes. Taylor Copeland to inbounds at the baseline. Comes in long. Here's a long 3. Shot is good by Bone. They've got 4 of those, and here's the final 3 seconds. Kelsey Carmen's about to shoot. Here's a shot. It'll count if it goes, but it's no good. At your halftime break, the Bears have extended that lead. It was tied at 14-14 going into the second. Defensively, they gave up 3 points while they picked up 18 of their own to take a 32-17 lead at the halftime break here on on Buzz 101.3. We get ready for our Southland Finance halftime show. We'll be back in 1 minute with more live coverage for you here from Bradley Central High School. The Bears up 32-17 at the half. Back in 1 minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome to center court the Lake Forest Lady Bruins. They are this year's state champs. Girls, come on out to center court. One more round of applause. Come on out, girls. Last Saturday evening at Rockville High School, they were your winners of the state championship game. We're going to introduce them to you. Hopefully these are future Bearettes. Hey ladies, welcome to your home right here on Jim Smitty Arena floor. How about that? Future Bearettes right here. As we introduce them, ladies, please just kind of step out and give yourself a wave to the crowd there. Introducing number 2, Avery Brewer. Number 20,
Back at Bradley right now, Dwayne Williams on the PA here tonight is introducing the state champion Lake Forest Lady Bruins. Coach Xander Morris and assisted by Elizabeth Triplett, who's going to have an AAU tryout tomorrow for 6th graders who will be 6th grade next year for the Force. That's from 2 to 4 at Lake Forest tomorrow. 2 to 4 at Lake Forest tomorrow. And the Lake Forest Lady Bruins are being introduced now. They won this championship last Saturday, a week ago tonight. They won the semifinals, or the regional sectionals at Farragut over Liberty Bell, and then they beat Coffee County in the semis Friday, and they knocked off the West Collierville girls, the Lady Dragons, I believe they were called, in Saturday night's game to win that championship. All the girls being introduced here, and boy, that, for middle school girls, 8th and 7th graders, boy, that's a tall group. Some are right at 6 foot out there, looks like. There's a state championship. Girls for Lake Forest with a standing ovation here at Bradley Central High School. Halftime score is 32-17. Bearettes on top of the Lady Hurricanes. And I'll tell you what, Morgan, let's take a 1 minute break again, and we'll come back. We should have the Lady Bruins over here to talk with a few of them. Back in 1 minute here on Buzz 101.3 as we enter the Southland Finance halftime show. We're back here at Bradley Central here on Buzz 101.3. We're at halftime. The Bears lead 32-17. Bears currently on a 20-point run. They were down 14-12. They lead now 32-17 after an amazing defensive display there in the second quarter. Being joined now by some girls who are wearing some brand new shirts as district champion, region champion, sectional champion, and state tournament champions That's the Lake Forest Lady Bruins. We talked to your coach, Zandra, before the game here, Coach Zandra Morris. And girls, I'm gonna start. Just go around the circle here and let you introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Abby White.
Wait, let me turn the mic up, Abby. Steve's asleep on the job over here. Let's try it again now.
I'm Abby White.
The defensive specialist.
What?
The defensive specialist. You shut down their shooter the other night. Next.
I'm Sarah Grace Letner.
And you had a well of a finish to the season there, especially the last part there, Sarah Grace.
I'm Emma Smith.
We know you, Emma. I mean, you got a brother, an old mean brother, Isaac, who's up here, a senior. Next.
Kamora Fields.
And you're the only 7th grader of these young ladies, right?
Well, there's another one, Addie Guerin.
Oh, yeah, Addie Guerin. I forgot about her. And who are you, little one?
Avery Brewer.
Avery Brewer. I've seen you girls play. Been doing PA down there for a couple of years. Let me ask you this, Avery. Let me get out of the front of the camera here. How does it feel to be state champions and to go 21-0?
It feels awesome. It's great.
Did you think that you had a chance to do that?
Yeah, I thought at the beginning of the season that we could for sure go this far.
Coach Morris told me she thought you could too.
Yes.
Kamora feels between you and Sarah Grace dominating in the paint. Y'all just took over the paint, didn't you? Shut them out.
Yeah, we did. It was really fun. We've been playing teams that have bigs and some that don't, but yeah, our posts have been dominating in the paint.
I was here working games for Bradley, but were the other teams over the state, were they as tall as you guys are, or?
No, I don't think so.
But they had a good shooter there that came out, and Abby, we get to her in a minute, she shut them down there.
Yeah, Abby.
Emma, you're one of the shooters from outside. You're a good ball handler and all that. How does it feel to have that state championship?
It's pretty cool, like knowing that not many people get to experience that, and we experienced it.
Well, your coach has. She's won a state title. She's MVP of the state tournament. Her jersey, number 30, is hanging behind us up here on the wall. She's one of the leading scorers in Bearette history. Played for Pat Summit at Tennessee. Now she's got a state championship coaching ring that she'll have now.
Yes, sir.
And Sarah Grace?
Yes, sir.
You had a good finish there, did you, girl?
I did. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe, I know you can't repeat that because you're going to be 9th graders next year. Abby, Coach is bragging on you. I listened to the game on the radio part of it, and after the game, I heard the post-game interview. She's talking about how they went to the boxing one.
Yeah.
In a boxing one, you're the one, and you got to chase the score. And apparently you did good because you shut her down for the rest of the game. Didn't score another point, I don't believe.
Nope, she did. 2 free throws, I think, but that's all. So.
Oh, yeah, that's okay, though.
Yeah.
And we really didn't have a close game over there. If you really look at the scores, we didn't have any nail-biters to speak of, did we?
No, we won by double digits after the postseason.
Yeah.
Through the postseason.
Well, 21-0. We've never done it.
Crazy.
Never won a state. Never got that deep and then win a state title. I mean, that's the cream on the cake, I guess you could say. But a great season for you girls. We're going to let you go, and you got introduced to the crowd out here.
Thank you.
We hope to see you wearing the black and gold for Bradley Central next year, girls. I hope you see you right here. And congratulations once again on the state championship. Tennessee Middle School Athletic Association, unbeaten 21-0. Keep it up. And Coach Morris is extremely proud of y'all. Said y'all love each other and you work hard together. And she's from the old school. I asked her about that today. The old school of Smitty and Coach Summit. Reuter's as hard as he's old school too, and you know how hard he is. So if you come to Bradley next year, expect it to be, old school treatment. But congratulations, Avery, Kamora, Emma, Sarah Grace, and Abby. The state championship, Lake Forest Lady Bruins, getting their pictures made by a lot of folks here. And we'll take another break here. At halftime break, thank you, girls. Appreciate y'all. Bears lead 32-17 over the Lady Hurricanes of East Hamilton in the semifinals of District 5 AAA here on the Buzz 101.3. The winner will catch McMinn County, who upset Cleveland today in the Raider Arena 56-51 in overtime. And the loser will take on Cleveland, and that will be played at Cleveland, and those games will be Monday night for the Bearettes and for the Cleveland girls. So we'll take a 1-minute break and be back at the beginning of the third quarter play when we return on the Buzz and wrap up our Southland Finance halftime show. back. We get ready for the start of the third quarter play. Remember, folks, this game is being televised live tonight on the World Wide Web, on the BCHS Bear Network, on Facebook, and also on YouTube live if you want to watch it. You can listen to the audio you're hearing right here on the Buzz 101.3. Also, you can download our app, My Mix 1041 app. It's a free app. And you can listen to any of our 3 stations. The Buzz 101.3 you're listening to right now, Mix 104.1, which right now is carrying the Cleveland Walker Valley boys game. We've not gotten a score on that yet, have we, Steve? Joe Cannon, who gets our scorebook, scores to us, is not here tonight. He's doing the paper. And then we have a Fiesta 99.1. And right now, we're getting ready for the start of the second half. It'll be the Bearettes getting the first possession. They'll have Kelsey Carmen, Sloan Carpenter, Jemiah Williams, Adam Mahonen, and Hannah Jones, the starting 5 on the floor. And East Hamilton will counter with Tristan Sutton, Morgan Bone, Amaya Sutton. Here's a turnover by the Bearettes as Sloan Carpenter slides down. And Tristan Sutton's going to be fouled, by Mahonen. And she'll shoot too. So that turnover caused a Bradley foul, and that's going to be her second foul of the game. First Bearett with 2. And shooting 2 free throws will be number 32, Tristan Sutton. I think it's 32. Yep, that's 32. She got a long ponytail. It had to be 32 or 12. And they'll have Amaya Sutton, Tristan Sutton, Morgan Bone. Where's McKenna? McKenna Hayes back in there now. She left in the second quarter. And also we have Strickland. Next shot is no good. Missed them both. Rebound Bradley. Hannah Jones clears to Copeland, to Sloan Carpenter. Jemiah Williams spinning free with the ball to the top of the key. Down low to Hannah Jones for an easy 2 on the assist by Mahonen. She's got 12. And I think Hannah Jones needs to take the team out after the season and buy them a nice big Chick-fil-A dinner or something. Boy, they are giving her a great opportunity to score. Here's Tristan Sutton down low. On to Amaya Sutton. Back to Tristan. She'll shoot from the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound on the backside to the Bearettes. Hannah Jones pulls her away. 7-13 in the third. Bearettes by 17 at 34-17. Kelsey Carmen comes free for the layup. Little short. Rebound to East Town. And they got a breakaway in the backcourt. Didn't see McKenna Hayes all alone over there. Nobody had seen her. She broke with a missed shot. Carson Weber going to check in for the Bearettes. Here's a drive by Bone. Down low. Running, falling, shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Bone. Cross-court pass to Tristan Sutton with 6:45 in the third. 34-17. Bearettes trying to get into the championship game for the 11th consecutive year. All of those under Coach Jason Reuter. They've won it the last 10. They win this year, be 11 straight. They've won 95 consecutive district games against district AAA competition in the regular season and postseason together. Shot inside. No good. Rebound will not come because a foul is going to halt play on number 1, Sloan Carpenter. Her second, team number 1 of the 2 of the half. So Crittenden will check in along with Carson Weber after the first attempt by Amaya Sutton, which is good. Sutton gets her 3rd point of the night. Also back in be Taylor Copeland for East Hamilton. I hope you heard the Lake Forest girls, the starters. We couldn't get all the girls home. Got the starters at halftime. Had the coaches before the game. Next shot by Sutton is also good. She's got 4 points, 34-19. Bearettes by 15. Jemiah Williams, long lead pass to a wide open Bearett. Shot is good for Carsey Weber. Her first 3 in the third of the game for the Bearetts and for Cleveland Utilities. In backcourt, McKenna Hayes and Bone will bring it across. Bone picks up the and it's stolen. Jemiah Williams just strips her, bare the ball, and goes for the easy 2-point layup. She is so quick. I would hate to bring the ball up and forward against her. She's very, very small, but she is so quick. They're going to trap the ball here again. Bone dribbles into a double team, and here's a save by McKenna Hayes on the long pass. And a long 3. It's short off. Air ball, no good. Off of Carsey Weber. 5:46 in the third. Bears by 20 at 39-19. McKenna Hayes to inbounds. We mentioned her sister Madison, who was Miss Basketball last year in Tennessee. And here's a ball taken away and stolen by the Bearettes. Ashlyn Crittenden ahead to Hannah Jones on the bounce pass. Jones couldn't grab it. She'll have to set it up again with Carsey Weber. Ashlyn Crittenden, left side. The junior drives, penetrates, can't shoot. Goes instead low to Mahonen for 2 with the left hand. Mahonen's picked up 8 plus 4. She's got 12. Jones has 12. Those two are 1-2 power for the Bears on the offensive in and on the boards, and there's a shot inside, no good. Rebound by Copeland, back up, no good. Rebound by Jones for the Bearettes. Hannah Jones brings it down the floor easily, ahead to Carsey Weber for a three-pointer. Bottom, Weber. Her second, and the Bears have really begun to blow them out now. 44-19, the lead going to 25 points. In the front court, Strickland down low, and there's a walk. Should have had a jump ball or a walk or something. Here's a long three by McKenna. Shot no good. Rebound to the Bearettes. Jones clears. Here come the Bearettes again. Running. Ashlyn Crittenden will slow it down a little bit. Goes back to Jones. Skips a pass to Mahonen. It's going to be lost, but it's saved by Mahonen. And on the floor, we got a jump. It'll go to East Hamilton. That was caused by a bad pass. Kelsey Carmen checks in for the Bearettes. Siler Falcon will check in for the first time. A 6'2" junior. So you take out a 6-footer and put in a 6'2". Also back in will be for East Hamilton. Well, I don't think they changed anyone out. I guess they kept the same team. In backcourt again, Jemiah Williams, dogging the offender. And here's a walk by Tristan Sutton. By the way, the first half, East Ham was 16 turnovers. The Bears had 5. Bradley was out rebounded by East Ham, 16-13. That may change here in the second half. We'll see. Jemiah Williams this time brings the ball into front court. He gives the old thumb up as McKenna Miles prepares to check in. Siler Falcon at the key will not shoot. Carsey Weber fires a 3-ball. It's good again. She's got 3.
She shoots a 3 just like most people shoot free throws.
Yep. 47-19. The lead has grown to 28 points. Bone drives into a double team, goes back out top now to Sutton. That's Tristan Sutton. Little Williams is checking hers. A big mismatch in size there. Amaya Sutton back to Tristan Sutton. They're trying to do something here in the paint. Nothing there. Here's a pull-up shot. Good this time by Amaya Sutton. Her 6-point to lead the scoring. Well, let's see. Hayes has 8. 47-21. Bears with a whopping 26-point lead here with 3:31 to go now in the third quarter of play. Pass down low to Siler Falcon. She lost the handle. It goes up for 2. Shot no good. Rebound on the backside to Crittenden. Kicks it out long. Kelsey Carmen for a 3. Bottom. Boy. How do you defend? When everybody can shoot a 3, how do you defend?
Yeah.
50-21. Here is the Lady Hurricanes trying to get out of this Bradley defense, and it is a quagmire for them. A long three-pointer shot, no good. Rebound to Bone. Flips it back outside to Tristan Sutton, and she has it stolen by Jemiah Williams again. 3-on-1 fast break. Williams looking for who to throw it to. She skips ahead to Siler Falcon, who lost it. Crittenden picks it up. Here's Carsey Weber on the left side for 3. Good again. Weber with her 4th three-pointer.
She was quiet the first half. I don't think she had a point.
No. She is on fire. 53-21. 32-point lead. 2:33 to go. Here is a 3 by East Ham. Shot no good. Rebound out to the Bearettes. McKenna Miles checks in for Bradley, replacing Jemiah Williams. I call her Smiley. She's always got that smile. And timeout called by Hunter. And I believe that's his last one. It'll be a full timeout at 2:31 in the third. 53-21. A 60-second timeout for Tennessee Valley Raja here on the Buzz 101.3. Here we go after the I believe that's the last time out for East Hamilton. They've called, I believe that's 5. 2.5 to go into third. 53-21. Bears with the ball and the huge lead. Crittenden working that right side to Siler Falcon. Falcon on to Weber. Looking inside low to Falcon. She kicks it back out and reverses it and there's a walk. Kelsey, she does that quite often, gives that little head bob. Sloan Carpenter will check back in for Carmen with 2:16 to go. Coach Reuter, as has been his custom, you make a mistake, you're going to come out of the game and talk about it. McKenna Hayes in trouble. And now they will have the ball on the left side. Tristan Sutton, checked by Ashlyn Crittenden. Crittenden has really had a great finish to the season since the Christmas spectacle. Here's a shot blocked by Falcon and then thrown away by East Hamilton. Another turnover with a minute 51 in the third. 53-21. You're listening to The Buzz 101.3 with Game Supply by Wholesale Supply Group. I'd like to remind you about some of our friends at Village Volkswagen, villagevw.com. Check out the Village, Atlas, the VW Atlas, a locally made, award-winning vehicle made right down here in Chattanooga. That's villagevw.com. Left side, here's a long three by Carpenter. Bottom for Carpenter. She's got 2. The Bearettes now have 8 3-pointers. Extend that lead to 35, and we may have a running clock in the fourth period of play. 35-point lead in the fourth is a running clock. McKenna Hayes in the corner to Sutton. Drive shot up, no good. Rebound down low and a foul on Bradley. It's going to be Siler Falcon coming over the top, I believe. 4-0, yep. First foul on Siler, third on the Bearettes. No fouls called in East Ham here in the second half yet. Darcy Zay checks in for the Lady Hurricanes as McKenna Hayes will try to inbounds. 5-second count was on. She gets it in to Tristan Sutton. Shot and good for 2. First points of the game for Tristan Sutton, 56-23. Carpenter hands it off to Crittenden, or to McKenna Miles. We got 3 little blonde-head girls in there. And back to Falcon, on to Crittenden. Crittenden, guarded by Z, skips down low to Siler. Siler's going to go up left-hand. Shot is good for 2. She's got that move figured out, and it's a 58-23 game. Tristan Sutton in the front court. Goes to Hayes. Back to Bone for 3. Shot is good. Bone's probably the best outside shooter, her and Hayes. She's got 2 of those 3-pointers. It's a 58-26 game with 28 seconds to go in the third. Bears may play it for one final shot here. Coach Reuter up. Yep, they're going to slow it down to the half court as Carpenter brings it across with 19 to go. Nice crowd here. Not really nice crowd. We'll have post-game interviews with Coach Reuter and hopefully a couple of Bears. Here's Crittenden. They're going to put the defense on her. McKenna Miles down low, and there's a walk on McKenna. Tried to get set to pass it to Siler Falcon, who was wide open, but the turnover gives the ball back to East Ham with 4.6 seconds in the third. They'll inbound right in front of the Bradley bench. McKenna Hayes. They got plenty of time to get down the floor. They'll go quick to Tristan Sutton. A long pass in the corner. Here's Bone for 3. Shot is no good at the horn. After 3, big lead for the Bearettes. It's Bradley Central 58, East Hamilton 26, and we'll take a 1-minute timeout here on the Buzz 101.3 and return with the fourth period in just 60 seconds. Fourth quarter play here. The Bears with a commanding lead. They'll have Sloan Carpenter, Ashlyn Crittenden, Kelsey Carmen, Ashton Estrada has checked into the game. And we'll also have McKenna Miles. I think she said, McKenna's still in the game here. And the Bearettes will throw it away. Ashton Estrada, her first pass is a bad pass, intended for McKenna Miles, and she wasn't looking. Says we've been running that play for 4 years, and we turn it over. He is never happy with a mistake, especially if it's a mental mistake. Physical errors, and there's a turnover by East Hamilton as Turner Jackson catches one in the lap. Be back to the Bearettes. You can make physical mistakes or mistakes for grace, but boy, if you make a mental mistake, he won't abide that. And he won't. That's why he's so successful. 58-26. Bearettes by 32. 3 more points, we'll have a running clock. Here's a pass, a shot inside by Ashlyn Crittenden. No good, and a jump ball to East Hamilton. Jemiah Williams will check back in for the Bearettes. McKenna Miles will check out. And East Hamilton inbounds in backcourt. Hayes into Tristan Sutton. And here's the ball tipped and stolen by Carpenter. Ahead to Jemiah Williams for an easy 2-point bucket. They never let up defensively, never let up. 60-26, the lead's at 34, and 1 more point. We've got a running clock for the rest of the game. McKenna Hayes on the drive, gets cut off. Here's a steal by the Bearettes. Carpenter takes her away, and it's 2-on-2. Carp will stop. Will she shoot? She'll go to the hoop, and she's going to be called for walking as her shot is blocked right back into her.
Should pull that one back out.
McKenna Miles will check in for Carpenter. 7:01 to go. Bradley's going to stay in some pressure defense. 60-26. Yeah, she should have pulled it back out. She had nowhere to go that time. Down low, they come open with Maya Sutton. It's stolen by Crittenden. Ahead to Jemiah Williams, trying to pick up the loose ball. And it's a 3-on-3. Here's a wide open shot from McKenna Miles for 3. Shot is no bottom. Good. Her first, the Bears' 9th of the game. And we've hit the point where we'll have a running clock. A 37-point lead at 63-27. Wide open down below is Amaya Sutton. Shot no good, but a foul on Crittenden. And she will shoot free throws. They will stop the clock to shoot free throws or for a call, timeout, or an injury. Foul is on Crittenden, her first. Team foul number 4. The line to shoot 2 is Amaya Sutton. First shot is good. Sutton has 3 free throws, 2 buckets for 7. I'd like to say hi to our good buddies, Brett Whitehead. I know he's listening in. He's been texting me here tonight. And also to Corky and Annette Whitlock. Next shot is no good. Rebounded by Bone. Back up. No good. This time it's good. And a foul on Kelsey Carmen, probably. Count the bucket. Foul is on number 4. It will be for Kelsey, her 2nd foul. Team 5th. In for the Bearettes will be Hannah Jones and Anna Mahonen. And Strickland returns. Kayla Strickland returns for the Lady Hurricanes at the line to shoot 1 free throw after the made bucket. It's Morgan Bone, who has 2 3-pointers, their first 2-pointer just then. And now 1 free throw. Toss is no good. Rebound cleared by Crittenden. Crittenden doing it all for the Bears right now. Ashland into front court, goes to Jemiah, who's back into the game. Jemiah gets screen, comes over the lane for the layup, and she just dribbles it right in there.
She faked the whole group off.
Yeah. She had a great game. We're going to talk to her after the game here for one of the Bearettes. And here's a ball kicked out off of East Hamilton, off of Sutton with 5:44 clock running. 65-28. 37-point lead for the Bearettes. Jemiah is a senior. She's the only one of the seniors that has not signed a scholarship. Talked to Coach Reuter last week in my weekly interview. Said she would be offered if she wants to play ball. She's small, but my goodness, she could help a lot of teams with her speed and quickness and defensive play. Mahonen looking inside. Here's Jemiah set up for a 3. Passed it up. Goes instead down low to Mahonen for an easy 2-pointer. Bradley is getting buckets that are easy to make.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's what he's wanting. They shot a little early in especially the first quarter. He's wanting one more pass, working inside.
Down low, Bone shot is no good. A jump ball to the Bearettes. Crittenden ties it up with Darcy Zay. And with 4:50 in the clock running, the Bearettes with a 67-29 lead. They're going to pick up their 22nd win of the year, their 96th consecutive District 5 AAA win. Not lost since the 2014-15 season. Anyone in District 5 in the postseason or the regular season. And here's Ashland Crittenden working some magic inside for a 2-pointer. and she's got 5. 4:26 to go. We're going to see some subs here momentarily, some other subs. Here's a drive. She comes open down low. The basket is good. And that will be Hunter Moore.
That's his last time out.
Greenmore just calls his last time out. Basket is good for Morgan Bone. Timeout on the floor. It'll be a 60-second break for the Lady Hurricanes and for Tennessee Valley Raja here on the bus. 101.3. Back in 1 minute with 4:18 in the game. 69-31 Bearettes by 38 points. Bradley's got the ball after the timeout called by Hunter Greenmore. He's burned all 5 of his timeouts. Here's Mahonen, skips it across now to McKenna Hayes. Thought about it, won't shoot. She's got Darcy Zay checking her defensively. And might have got away with a carry there. She'll back away, keeps the dribble alive, goes to Crittenden, right wing. Crittenden gets a screen from Mahonen, can't shoot. And they're not looking to really shoot. Down low, Mahonen will go up to shoot and have it stripped away. And then out of bounds off of... What are they going to call out? I think Hayes was out of bounds with the ball. It would be Bradley ball on the baseline. Siler Falcon will check back in for Mahonen probably. That will be Falcon in for Mahonen. 3:28 in the game. Clock continues to run on the Mercy rule. A long pass comes into the front court to Falcon. On to Jones. And now Williams. Down low to Falcon. Going to shoot it. Gives that head fake. Goes up to shoot. It's good, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be called on number 21. McKenna Hayes. He gave fingers of 21, but they announced it as 12, so it doesn't matter at this point with 3:06 to go. Shooting free throws is Siler Falcon, a 6'2 junior. Free throw is too hard. Gets her own rebound, though. That's what you do. Always rebound. Jemiah to Falcon outside. Boy, Jones getting shoved around inside low. Not going to let her get an easy shot. Here's a lob inside of the big Falcon, and I say it with a respectful tone of my voice. She is 6'2". Here's Jemiah. Left corner, can't shoot. She can dribble, and she will dribble, but be fouled over Strickland.
Green, 12, contact.
I've got Strickland now for 4. Let's see if that's 5. So that last foul was on Strickland, who's just fouled out with a total of 4 points. Strickland will foul out tonight. She got in foul trouble early on in the first period. And in will be number 3, Maggie Rickard, a 5'4" freshman.
What a height difference give up right there.
2:33, clock running. Yeah, about 8 or 9 inches probably.
And she's in Garden Falcon.
Good luck with that. And just a freshman, too. Down low the pass, saved by Crittenden. It goes up for 2. Good, and she's fouled. Crittenden's got 7. Foul's going to be called on East Hamlin's number 21, McKenna Hayes.
Foul's going to be number 21, McKenna Hayes.
Her first, and to line shoot 1 free throw for Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We hadn't shot a lot of free throws tonight. None in the second half, I don't believe. Free throw is no good by Crittenden, rebounded by Bone. Here come the Bearettes with Swick, Cartwright, and Ledford going to check in. Here's another steal by Jemiah Williams. Bless her heart. Layup, no good. Rebound, tip, no good. Followed by Crittenden. She's got it to Jones. Jones needs to shoot a 3 for us here tonight. Jemiah will shoot the short shot inside. Has it blocked, but a foul on Bone. Jemiah's going to shoot free throws. I believe it's going to be Bone. 23, yep. That's going to be her third, which really doesn't matter at this point. Erica Swick, number 11. Morgan Cartwright, number 45. And also Caitlin Ledford, number 11, going to check in for the Bearettes after the first free throw attempt here. with 1:45 in the game. Bearettes with a 42-point lead. First free throw is good by Jemiah. Her first free throw tonight, she's got 7. Erica Swick will check in for Jemiah. The next shot in for the Hurricanes, Maisie Blazewicz, number 0, and also number 10, Angelia Cedar, S-E-D-E-R. I think it's Cedar. It's Angelia. One more shot for Jemiah is up, and it's also good. She now has 8 as Swick will relieve her for the rest of the game. 1:45 to go, 75-31, 44-point lead for the Bearettes. And Ashton Estrada will check in for Bradley, probably replacing Siler Falcon. Tristan Sutton in front court for the Lady Hurricanes, trying to penetrate. She does, but she'll be fouled by Morgan Cartwright. She'll shoot a couple of free throws. Nope, it's going to be McKenna Miles on the foul. McKenna's second, team 6th. And the line to shoot 2 is number 32, Tristan Sutton. With 1:26 clock is stopped to shoot free throws. First one is good. Tristan's 3rd point of the game. Siler Falcon checks out for the Bearettes. And in is Ashton Estrada, who has signed to play basketball for Bryan College. And the only other Bearett has signed of the three of the 4 seniors we haven't mentioned tonight is Kelsey Carmen, who's going to play volleyball at Covenant College in Chattanooga, on top of Lookout Mountain, actually in Georgia, not in Chattanooga. McKenna Miles, long cross-court pass to Caitlin Ledford, clock at 1:13. Ashton Estrada takes a pass to the right side to Erica Swick, and there's a bump on Sutton. And Erica Swick, an extremely good-looking sophomore. That's only the 5th team foul of the game in the second half. Clock continues to run at 57 seconds to go. Swick inbounds it to McKenna Miles. On to Cartwright, left side. Morgan flips it back over to Estrada. Swick down low to Cartwright. Can't shoot. Back to Swick. Somebody needs to shoot the ball, girls. Clock's at 38. Swick's going to be pushed. And hell, and they're finally going to call a foul. 0-0. It'll be Maisie Blazewicz, her first. And we'll shoot, nope, not shooting it. That's just the 6th. Clock's at 23 and running. Swick inbounds to McKenna Miles. Very, very nice crowd here tonight. Very nice crowd. And now on to Ledford. Ledford back to Estrada. Clock's at 9. And here's a long 3 by Swick, and it's no good. Picked away by Blazewicz. And with 2 seconds to go, that's going to be the final score. As the horn's going to sound, and this ball game has come to a close. The Bearettes roll with a 75-33 win, 75-33, a 42-point margin victory for the Bearettes in the semifinal game of District 5 AAA. And they'll look forward now to taking on the McMinn County Lady Cherokees for the 3rd time this season when they meet here on Monday at 7 o'clock for the championship match, and that'll be on Mix 104.1. Right now, we're going to close out the game on the Buzz 101.3. The Bears win at 75-33. The Bears now 22-1. You want to talk now, Coach? We're going to keep you right here. Get Coach Reuter. Get you a drink of water there, Coach.
Weber and who?
McKenna. Coach will let you hold the mic there, bud. Well, congratulations on the win. But once again, we sort of started out slow, 14-14 after 1. Then that defense took effect there in the second quarter, and your defense just really ate them alive after half court. You were trapping over and over and over, and they just could not figure out what to do there.
Well, I mean, it's I've been doing this a long time. I knew that, I told them that it could be a possibility that East Hamilton could match our effort early on. They could match our intensity early on.
Yeah.
And they did. And, we come to the bench tied up 14-all.
Yeah.
But I've been there before. You've watched. You've been there on the mic before many times. Obviously, we knew we had the better team, but sometimes people can, that's why, there's a lot of guys hanging there 3-4 rounds, and then you get to round 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm not using a boxing analogy, but I just knew that if we just didn't get rattled and just stayed to our game plan, we were bigger, we're stronger, we're more experienced. I mean, Hunter is having to play a deeper.
Real deep.
So, coming to 14-14, I wasn't happy, but, That's just one quarter of the game. The second quarter, I think we held them to 2 points. So we go in 3 points.
He's
I
on a
apologize.
20-point run, I believe.
Yeah. So fatigue set in. We're not going to be able to trap everybody like that. They're starting a freshman point guard. A lot of veteran teams will not pick the ball up right here in the coffin corners. And I'm not giving away any game plans to veteran coaches. Hunter's a veteran coach, but he's got a lot of young girls out there. And our kids, they played hard all the way through it. We got a lot of people come off the bench, 27 turnovers for them, 11 for us. This was very nice, 26 bench points. And it tells you the difference in depth. They had none. I'm glad we shot the ball better in the second half, 58%. And Carsey Weber, we're going to call the fire department there at one time. She hit 4 in a row, I believe.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, so I'm very proud of her doing that.
We're going to talk to her, too, tonight.
Yeah. So, just a good win, get it over with. Funny things happen this time of year. We know we got the upset already tonight, and I just think our kids did what they were supposed to do, and now we're playing for another championship Monday, and quick turnaround. We got to get ready. Got 1 day to practice, and you got to play. So
it's not like you're not playing that you're playing a team you haven't seen. You've seen them twice this year, McMinn County Lady Cherokees, but as you say, anything can happen. They upset Cleveland on their floor today.
Yeah, it's the same thing on their end. They're not playing anybody they don't know about.
That's right.
So it's all equal. We get to play at home. I think we have earned this, and of course we'll be favored. I know they upset Cleveland. We'll be favored. They've got to be emotionally high right now. From getting to the championship. And a lot of people didn't think they could pull that off, but I actually went to the game and watched it. And they played at 4. It helped me to get over at 4 to watch. And look, proud of my girls, proud of their effort. I just don't want people to think that it's going to be this easy every night, because it's going to be tougher Monday, and we'll go from there. So thank you. These girls behind you are ready to get on the microphone, I think.
Well, thank you for joining us, Coach.
Yes, sir, Gary. See you Monday, 7 o'clock.
That's right.
Thanks for the fans. Got a good crowd here tonight.
Great crowd. And how about those Lady
Lake Forest Bruins? Yes, sir. Proud to honor them tonight. Looking forward to the future.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. That's Coach Jason Reuter. I tell you what, let's take a 1-minute timeout. Let's take a break, and we'll come back in 1 minute. Right now, give me a 1-minute break. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back here with McKenna Miles and Carsey Weber. Step up here, girls. Back in 1 minute. Welcome back to the Crawford's Pharmacy post-game portion of the program tonight, where the Bearettes have rolled to a 75-33 win in the semifinal game over the East Hamilton Lady Hurricanes, which means now the Bears will play here Monday night, 7 o'clock. We'll be on Mix 104.1 Monday night for the championship game between the Bears and McMinn County Lady Cherokees, who upset Cleveland today 56-51 in overtime. Being joined now by a couple of Bearettes. We tried to get McKenna on the mic down at East Hamilton, but she had to leave last week, so we can get her here tonight. She's a junior, another junior, sophomore, sorry. I called you a junior earlier. Sorry about that. We keep you another year, McKenna. And we're also being joined by Carsey Weber. And I'm going to start with Carsey. Carsey, during the game, right to the game, I talked to Coach Reuters a few months ago, post-game interview. You didn't score a point the first half. You come out and hit 4 straight three-pointers in the second half. Just ignited the offense. Was pretty much on fire already. And he said he thought about calling the fire department. But
oh no.
You shoot pretty good out there. You've always been a good shooter. So what have you shot like that since middle school and all the way through? I mean,
not really. When I got here, I really started working at it more.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Well, McKenna, I want to ask you. We were tied 14-14 after one period. And then our defense just tore them up.
Yes.
And they couldn't, like Reuter was saying, it's a young team. They are inexperienced, and they showed their inexperience. They pick up that ball in the trap every time, over and over, and we stripped it away and scored a lot of points off that. Matter of fact, we had 37 points off turnovers.
Yes.
Coach hammers home the defense, doesn't he?
Yes, it does.
And your background, where did you play middle school ball at?
I came from Polk County at Chilhowie Middle School.
Okay. I was wondering. I didn't think you'd gone to Lake Forest, but...
I went to Lake Forest my 8th grade year, but both years before I went to Polk County.
Okay. A lot of those girls tonight, great honor for them to win the state title in the middle school there.
It's amazing.
And they all said they're going to be Bearettes next year wearing the black and gold for Bradley rather than the black and gold for Lake Forest. But how do you feel about the team right now? We seem to be on a roll.
I think we're improving every day, and we just got to be ready for Monday and come out strong.
Well, you see what can happen today.
Yes.
Cleveland High School got bit by the upset.
We just got to come out ready, and we got to be focused.
Well, I'm not going to keep you long because Coach Reuter needs to talk to you girls. And Carsey, congratulations on a great night there shooting.
Thank you.
12 points for the game there, all in that 4 straight three-pointers. And McKenna, always hustling, working hard. One of the first girls off the bench. Girls, keep it up. We'll see you Monday night.
All right.
Right here we'll be on the mix. But we'll just take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back and wrap it up here, Mr. Schroyer and Morgan. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Your final again, Bradley Central 75, East Hamilton 33 in the girls' District 5 AAA semifinal game, which means we'll play McMinn County here at 7 o'clock on Monday. Back in 2 minutes. Buzz 101.3 with the Bearettes win it 75-33. By the way, a final score across town from Cleveland. The Cleveland boys blow out Walker Valley 73-30 the final there. So they obviously were hitting the three-pointers tonight, which means Cleveland will take on the winner of East Hamilton and McMinn County. That game underway right now at East Hamilton. And the favorite will be East Hamilton, but we'll see how that works out. And also, the Bradley girls win at 75-33 today, which means they'll take on the McMinn County Lady Cherokees Monday here at 7 o'clock in the championship battle for District 5 AAA. The McMinn girls upset Cleveland today 56-51 in one overtime. Here's the scoring, though, for the Bearettes with 75 points. 7 from Sloan Carpenter, 8 from Jemiah Williams, 8 from Kelsey Carmen, 12 from Hannah Jones, 14 from Anna Mahonen, 7 from Ashlyn Crittenden, 12 from Carsey Weber, 3 from McKenna Miles, 4 from Siler Falcon, for a total of 75 points. For East Hamilton, 6 from Kayla Strickland, 6 from McKenna Hayes, 10 from Morgan Bone, 7 from Amaya Sutton, 4 from Tristan Sutton, for a total of 33. Bradley shot 58% for the game, which is really good, high percentage. A lot of those were inside shots, almost uncontested. From three-point range, 9 of 17, 52.9%. They'll take that any day of the week. East Hamilton shot 29.7% on 11 of 37. By the way, Bradley had 22 assists on 29 made baskets. Coaches look at that a lot. 22 assists on 29 made baskets. They had 37 points off turnovers, the Bearettes did. 38 points in the paint. 28 on fast breaks, and 26 off the bench. Those are incredible numbers, and it's obviously the lopsided score, 75-33. And we're going to wrap it up here and try to get out of here a little bit early tonight. Bearettes win it 75-33. The Cleveland girls lose 56-51 to McMinn. The Cleveland boys win their game 73-30 over Walker Valley. For Steve Wills here at courtside, for Morgan Denny back to the studio, for Gwen Schroer and Lauren Webb streaming the video for y'all tonight, this is Gary Omi saying so long for now. See you here Monday night, 7 o'clock at Jim Smead Arena for the championship battle for the Bearettes at 7 o'clock on Mix 104.1 as we close out here on the Buzz 101.3. So long till the next time. God bless and go.